Right, today I'm talking about the new comedy thriller film, Saturday Night. This was co-written and directed by Jason Reitman, a director that I'm a big fan of. I've seen all of his films. I'm a big fan. He rarely misses the mark for me, and I've recently really gotten into SNL. So needless to say, I went into this movie with high expectations, and I think they knocked it out of the park, for sure. So the basic premise is, it is the 90 minutes leading up to the premiere episode of Saturday Night Live. And it showcases just all of the incredible chaos that happened leading up to that, what would end up to be a monumental moment of 50 years of television. Firstly, I love how much research went into this movie, that Jason and his writing partner went around and interviewed everyone that was alive, not just like cast members, but like crew and costume people, NBC pages. They went through everything as in-depth as they possibly could. So everything that happened in this movie happened. They did say that a couple things happened a little bit later, maybe not necessarily on this day, but the vast majority of the film was from this night. I feel like this is good, almost called like a dramatization of a documentary, with the amount of research that they did. So just like kudos to them for that. From there, it really perfectly captures like the chaotic energy of putting on a live show. Like my real job is, in a sense, producing a live television show. It's very small. But even with that, like there's still this certain kind of energy. There's this countdown clock that's literally happening. We have to go live at this exact time, and no matter if we're ready or not, we're going live. We just have to do it. And they definitely capture that vibe, as well as just like these very young people trying to make this incredibly complicated, long show. Like putting together a 90-minute show is so much, especially when like you're trying to break new ground. And especially like when you're dealing with literally hundreds of people, it can feel kind of almost scatterbrained at times. But that's just kind of how it has to be, because like we kind of more or less focus on Lorne Michaels, and he has to be touching everything. And so with that, you can't really focus on any one thing. Like if there was a criticism of the film, I wanted more. I really just wanted more of everything. Getting more time to just like sit with the cast members, or sit with the costume people, or the crew people, or just like the random writers, or just all of the people. I wanted to just hang out with all of them to see more of like what this 90 minutes was like from their perspective. But we didn't have time to, because we had to move on to the next thing. So it's really not a criticism, because there was no way we could just have really long moments. Though they did a good job of slowing down at times to have nice moments. Like there's one early on where Lorne talks to the writer that he was married to at the time, and that plays really well. Or there's a beautiful moment near the end with John Belushi and Gilda Radner. She had really great moments. I think she was one of my favorite characters from this, for sure. And like, I do really love that for essentially the main cast of youngsters are all lesser known actors. Like, yeah, you got Dylan O'Brien, who just crushes it as Dan Aykroyd, and Rachel Sonnett, who is definitely a rising star right now. Lamar Morris crushed his role. They perfectly cast him, because he really stands out amongst the original cast. Because he did really stand out amongst the original cast. And oh my god, he has a little arc, and it ends in such a perfect moment. I won't say what happened. The trailer has like a little clip of it, but like, it's really great. It was probably the biggest laugh for me out of this. But yeah, no, I think casting young, mostly unknown actors in the lead roles makes sense, because that's what the show was these young, unexperienced comedians who were, you know, up and coming and just like ready to break out. That was brilliant. There are a couple of stars in here. I liked all of them. There's definitely a big dick moment with one of them that was really great. And just, yeah, no, I crazy loved this movie. It was so delightful and fun to watch. It was a blast. I, without a doubt, would recommend it. I think even if you're not really a fan of SNL, it's still worth a watch, just because of how interesting of an experience it is, especially knowing that it's all true. It's a good, fun, intense time that's well worth a watch. So yes, love the movie, without a doubt recommend. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 6 in the really like section. And this is out of a total of 80 new movies so far this year.